Hey everybody, I'm Chris Gilmore. Welcome to the Changing World YouTube channel. So Changing World is all about helping people be adaptable and ready to thrive in the reality of our quickly changing world and our quickly changing climate. Recently, I've had a number of requests about what do I carry every single day with me to just make me a little bit more prepared and adaptable if I come across a challenge unexpectedly. In the emergency preparedness world, we call this an everyday carry or an EDC. Some of the preparedness lingo there for you. So this is the kind of stuff that, imagine you're just going about your normal day and you're at work and all of a sudden there's an earthquake or the power goes out and it's a major blackout across the entire city. So the first one, shelter, is just always dressing seasonally appropriate. And I'm not gonna get into that too much. But again, in the description, we've got a blog post all around being more resilient to the cold and more resilient to the weather. So you may wanna check that one out. It's actually quite an interesting post. The next one to think about is water. So I carry with me, everywhere I go, a 2-liter water bottle. I've got it on a strap here. A lot of the times it stays in my car, but it does come into the office. And I'm a big proponent of using stainless steel water bottles. And the reason I like stainless steel water bottles is if I was ever in a disaster scenario, like imagine a big earthquake or something like that, and I need to purify water, I can boil water in a stainless steel bottle. So shelter's covered, water's covered. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna mention one other thing. This isn't part of my EDC. This actually goes in my emergency bag and I keep them in my car. But I love these little Sol bivy sacks. It's basically like a little reflective sleeping bag. I'll open this up just for a half second here. Pull it out. It's basically a little mini bag with a reflective liner. So you can get inside of one of these and they're absolutely amazing for capturing your body's internal heat and keeping you warm. If you ever got stuck in your car overnight, say it's during a winter storm or something like that, or you're in gridlock traffic, one of these would be absolutely priceless in that situation. Sol bivy sack, link below for that as well. The next one we think about is fire, and I have 2 versions of fire that I carry on me as part of my EDC. The one, I'm not a smoker, but I carry a lighter with me everywhere I go. This is a really handy tool. So whether I drop my keys and I need to use that for light to look around, or I need to light a candle, or I need to light a fire for warmth, it's got so many uses. I think fire is just such a practical thing to have on us. The other way, and maybe you don't think of this as fire, I do, and this is one of my favorite tools that I carry on me. I carry this little Phoenix U35 tactical flashlight. Another version of fire is light, or another way to think about fire is light. It's the modern context of fire. So I use this every day. As I said, if I drop my keys, if I have my cars making a funny noise at night and I pull over and I pop up the hood and I want to look under the hood, where this is the most practical, I would say, beyond everyday use in a survival situation, well, obviously if the power goes out, to be able to have a flashlight to be able to see around, but this one here is actually 1,000 lumens on full blast. I think it starts at around 100 lumens. Now 1,000 lumens, that's the intensity of the light that it throws out. And what I love about this is an amazing self-defense tool. Now a flashlight at 1,000 lumens, if you shine that in someone's eyes, that'll actually temporarily blind someone. Or not blind someone, but they'll see spots. So imagine that you're walking down to go to your car. Maybe it's you're at the mall, it's after dark, you're by yourself, you're walking out of the car, and somebody kind of sketchy starts to approach you. To be able to grab that really quickly and shine it in their eyes, blinds them for a half second, which gives you just enough time to pull out your keys, get in your car, and get out of there. You haven't done any damage whatsoever, or nothing illegal, I should say, whatsoever. But the cool thing about this flashlight, I use it all the time. So whether it's self-defense, whether it's a power outage, or whether it's just day-to-day stuff, really, really practical tool. And then the last piece that I have as part of my EDC is my multi-tool, my Leatherman Wave. I really like that model in particular. And it's just got a host of different things. And again, I use this almost every day. There's a little knife on it, which I'll use from everything from opening boxes to, just opening things is probably the most common. But if I need to carve, if I need to cut something, a million uses there. There's a set of pliers in there that have some wire clips in there. I've used these for actually doing little repairs on my car. I've even used it for sewing. Imagine you get a hangnail. There's a file on there. There's a screwdriver set built into this. There's a can opener built into this. There's all kinds of cool things. So I use this all the time for day-to-day things. As I said, it makes me more effective. If any of you guys remember the old show Inspector Gadget, this is like an Inspector Gadget tool. But imagine that you find yourself in a disaster, that earthquake, whatever it is, This is gonna be so handy. It gives you so many options to just improvise whatever you come across. You know, even your glasses break, like the arm falls off. There's something in here to fix your glasses. Could you imagine your glasses breaking during a disaster and you not being able to see when you're already under that stress? A little tool like this can go a long way. So with my EDC, the 3 things that I keep in my pocket, basically my flashlight, my Leatherman, and my lighter, I just keep these right beside my door. And every morning before I exit my house, I throw that one in my pocket, I throw that one in my pocket, and that one in my pocket. And I'm ready to go for the day. I grab my water bottle, and then this is already in my car. This is already in my car. But those little things I have with me everywhere I go with. It really gives me a lot of peace of mind and builds my confidence that if anything comes up, I just have some tools to work with. I would love to hear what you have in your EDC, what are some of your highlights or what you've learned, so make some comments down below. And if you love this content, remember to subscribe and also check out our website, changingworldproject.com and survivethestorms.com. I also listed the gear that I referenced down below if you want to check out those specific models. Okay, cheers everybody, stay safe and be prepared, practical, and positive.